Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Sorry, I had a pure sneezing fit there because of my sinuses. So I'm going to do a show of my stash. I've already done my primer. I just used this sample of the By Terry Hyaluronic Hydra Primer that I have, and then I popped the Glossier Future Dew on. And what I was saying before I had to go blow my nose was I'm going to use this palette today. It is the Kat Von D Lore Vida palette. I've got this lovely top one that I got from Shein. It's like a teddy bear one, and it's got the green, but I'm gutted because look, all the stitching's coming away on this. So annoying. Just as well I would only wear it in the house because I couldn't wear it out because I'd be boiling in it. Right, let's crack on. So this is what the palette looks like if you haven't seen it before. Gorgeous, gorgeous shades. And I'm just going to put them on my eyeballs. Right then, let's take, where's that nice wee brush? I like this brush. This is an MUA E11 brush. And I am just going to go into a light shade here and just apply it all over my lids. I'm going to have to maybe lean in like this because then I can get the light in. Oh, my eye is hernia. It's sore today. I don't know if it's the antibiotics that I'm taking for this sinus infection. Well, the pharmacist said to take them on either an hour before food on an empty stomach or 2 hours after food. So I decided, I took them at 12 there, and then I'll take them again at 1 because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. So it's a nice wee colour. So the colour that I used was this one here. I can list them below. Oh gosh, this is a palette that kind of scares me because the colours are so dark, and then I'm just like, what? Right, I'm going to try this one actually. Just on the same brush. There is a bit of kickback from these shadows. I don't know if you can still get this palette. You probably can. I got it from off of Boots' website in the summer because I saw Emma's Rectangles using it and a Soph at Soph's Life, and I was like, oh, those colours are stunning. So I got that, and then I was going on to Boots' site anyway at the time when I had some dosh to get some more of, or to get some of the Fenty cream blushes because I love the cream bronzer so much. I did think of selling this palette, but then I thought, you know what, do we give it a go at least, and then if you don't reach for it or it's something you're not keen on, you can sanitize it and then pass it along. Right. The lighting in this place is just pish. Lovely. What are you getting up to today on this fine, wet Thursday? So that's the kind of colours there. They're just brown ones. I don't know what colour to go for. Oh, look at that. Oh. Right, what next? I need a smaller brush, I feel. And I'm going to take this kind of dark matte shade on just a smaller brush. This is a BH Cosmetics brush, but the thing may have rubbed off the name. But see, when it comes to darker colours, I kind of freak out. Whoa. I'll say one thing, they're super pigmented, these shadows. I kind of feel like I've got my mojo for filming this week. This is my 5th or 6th video so far in a row this week. Normally I'm like, I know I've got to film, but and straight after this one I'm going to film my must-have like face masks, because I was asked by a subscriber if I could film just like my all-time favourite one. So I'm going to do that after this. And then I'm going to go and have something to eat and a cup of tea and do a little bit of YouTube watching myself, catching up with all the lovely YouTubers that I watch myself. It's good to get all of this done, because once we get back onto college, even like online, then I'll have, you know, assignments and stuff to do, so I won't have as much time to do this. So I'm feeling about the look today. Okay, now I want to take another brush and maybe a lighter shade, just a little bit, to kind of, this is what I struggle with, people, is the blending out the edges. So I see people do, especially with like colourful looks, like say I was doing a blue or a green or something, and you see people taking a, and like this shape's not the same shape as that one. I thought it was getting better at it, hey ho, clearly not. But I haven't done my base yet, so I can always tidy it up with that. I love it. Right, I'm going to go into this shade because it's calling to me. It's like a duochrome shade, and I don't know how much it's going to show on there, so I'll put it on my finger. I'm not giving you the finger, but look, oh, just looks so nice. And I'm going to apply it with my finger just to see what it's like first of all. It's not as pigmented as I thought it would be, but it's super pretty. It's got like this green glitter underneath it. I don't know how much it's going to show up, but I just want to put it all over the lid because it looks just so stunning. I am obsessed with the duochrome. Really am. I just think it's so fascinating when you see shadows that like look one shade but change to another. Or they've got that multi-dimension to them. But it's not quite. Is that a shimmer shade? Oh, that's nice as well. Let's put that on. Oh, that is a lovely shade actually. This would be a nice shade for just like popping over the lid and nothing else. I'll show you the shade in one moment. It's this brownish kind of sort of shade here. Look. Oh, love it. It looks like a sort of burnt, sort of brown sugary gorgeousness. I really like that actually. Oh, gorgeous. Right, I'm going to step away from the eyes the now, and we are going to go in to foundation. I'm using this one at the minute. It's Colourpop Pretty Fresh. Excuse me, Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation in the shade Light 16. Give it a wee shake up and find the brush. Emax Design brush. And we'll get some of this on our face. Actually, I'm going to have to use a mirror from somewhere. I'll use the mirror from this one. Yeah, I'm currently waiting on a Charlotte Tilbury foundation coming from Depop that I bought. I sold some things and I've decided that I'm going to try, and if I want to get something that I'm going to buy it from there or eBay or somewhere when I'm not paying a full price for it, because I wanted to do a full face of Charlotte Tilbury because I've got a few of the little palettes and bits and bobs, but the only thing I didn't have for doing a full face was a foundation, and I don't have eyebrow product from her actually, and I do not have what's it called, concealer. But I just thought, at least if I get the foundation, then I can do that. And I had one of their virtual consultants, which is completely free. I had it on Boxing Day actually with this lovely girl, and she told me the shade that I would be. And if you go onto their site, I don't know if it's still running now, and spend £75 or over, you can get a full size free foundation. But I was like, no. I mean, it's easily done on Charlotte Tilbury to spend that amount, isn't it? But I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. So I'm just waiting on the foundation to come, and then I thought about doing a little poll on one of my Instagram pages, probably my Makeup Lover one because I've got more people on there, on what palette I should actually use. I'm going to have to turn it down one because it's washing and mute. Okie dokes. Then we are going to take the Naked Peach corrector. This one's nearly out. And add some of that under the eyes. And a little spongy. And just neaten things up a bit, I think. It's when I see when I, well, obviously I can't close my eyes and see, but when I try to take photos, especially I take them on my old Samsung because this Huawei phone that's supposed to be brilliant for camera, photos, is just not. Charlotte Tilbury powder in number 2, and I'm just taking this sponge and we're just gonna, I'm not gonna conceal just now, I'm just putting a wee bit of that. Okay, now where is the bronzer I'm using at the minute? Is the cream one by Fenty, and this is number 2 Butter Biscuit. I love it, I love it. And as I've said before, I really like a cream like bronzer and blush because I just feel it. I think it looks nicer, personally. And I think it looks more dewy as well. Like I've got the Chanel Soleil de Tan one. I haven't got it in the new formula right enough because I got it in March before they changed over to the La Beige. But there you go. And for a blush, actually I'm not going to use that one today. I'm going to use my Colourpop one, but I always have to pop it out of the wee thing to tell you what shade it is because it comes in the magnetic thing. It's called Why Hello. Get back in there. And this is the shade. I don't know, it looks more pinky than the other one. There's my brush. Anyways, and I'll take the other side of this. Oh. Gorge. Might hit a wee bit my nose too. Okay then. Now I'm going to go back to my eyes, I think, and see if I want to add anything else. I don't know if I do, I actually quite like that. But what I might do is take this little tiny brush and I'm just going to run what's left on it just under there, and then take this one here and just blend it a bit. Okay, now for eyeliner. I've got some of the coloured ones in here, but I can't find the one I'm looking for. I'm just going to use this Colourpop. These are the gel cream liners, and this is Overboard, and it's just a brownie sort of bronzy shade, and we're going to add that into my waterline. Don't know, I'm feeling the bronzy vibes today. Don't get me wrong, I like filming makeup for YouTube, but sometimes I prefer just to do makeup looks off camera, take my time, and then post the picture. Not that I feel that I'm like majorly rushing, but I've got nothing that I need to rush for, but why is it lighting? But does anybody else find that, like obviously unless you're like the bomb at makeup, that if you were just to be like, oh, I'm going to play about or throw some makeup on today and not film it, it turns out the way you want it. I feel like another sneeze coming on, this is not the time. Please. Because you're probably transferring my mascara. I really like this mascara, but see, every time I say that, because I said that with the L'Oreal Bambi one, and then it got like so clumpy and transferred so much, and then I was like, I've just said I really like it. I said this wasn't going to be a long video. Okay, I'm not going to do anything to my eyebrows. We're just going to move straight on to lips. And I am going to use this Beauty Bay lip gloss that I got for Christmas, and it's their own brand, and it's called Petal. And that's me finished. So this is my Shop My Stash. What do you think? You know what to do. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, share it with everyone you know, click the bell button to be notified. I will leave a link in the iCard to my other Shop My Stash playlists, and I will also leave a link to my current international running giveaway for when I hit 2k subscribers. So let's get me to there so I can pick one of you if you've entered. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.